groove, y'all. So it's been a minute, but we're gonna get into it today. I definitely want to apologize to especially SteakFox and the homie Shin, who signed up for this SteakFox in July, Shin in August, and I'm just now getting to their matches. So I definitely want to apologize here. I kind of always want to do these on stream, but I'm very inconsistent with streaming. So we're just going to record these record these reviews, get them on YouTube for you, and hopefully some others get some something from this. So we are gonna go ahead and let's turn the music down a little bit because I'm getting a little too groovy. All right. So we're gonna watch a win. So basically 2 sets from each person. So this is the Casino Kimberly player, a homie Shin, versus looks like 2 Kin players, and then we're gonna watch SteakFox, Juri now versus Twisted. 2 sets here. We got wins and loss. So we're gonna watch wins, win set and a loss set, and that's how we're gonna go. So we're gonna start with the Casino. Here, more recent matches. So actually, yeah, they're already in order. So let's go ahead and go with that. So let's start.
Continue on the scene.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
All right. So, not bad here. I often start this against anyone who has a DP, is I will kind of do walk back a little bit, because this one, if he had DP, you still got hit. But I will walk back a little bit and start with elbow drop just to kind of test them and see, you know, hey, what's your reactions? With a DP, oh, you got a free punish counter and you're in a corner. If not, who cares? It's neutral. You got a little too close and you got hit by the DP, the fireball here, but you would have got hit by DP regardless. Off this, go for the run stop. It's a free mix-up. There's no guaranteed way to beat it. Yes, they can DP, but of course you can block. Yes, they can parry, but of course you can throw. But you get a left-right throw mix here. Let's see, how'd you get hit? Looks like you were trying to use just 6 roundhouse. Diaphone uses that a bit, but overall, I find that move to not be very useful. I'm not gonna say never use it, but use it very sparingly. It's not very good. I can see that being a move that gets buffed just to make it more useful outside of combos in the future. So you just happen to get touched. Oh no, looks like you were just fuzzy jabbing. Yeah, you were just kind of fuzzy jabbing there. Got hit by that. When you, like, as much as it sucks, you just gotta take it. Ken. DR, you just gotta hold that, bro. Delay tech at best. Okay. Nope, he's plus there, you gotta hold that. Alright, just got shimmied. It happens to the best of us. Oh. Decent confirm. You did confirm with the counter hit jab, but you know what I'm gonna tell you. That could have been punish counter, put him in the corner, big damage there. Good block. I would have liked you to walk underneath him to get the punish into the corner. Drop the combo, but that's, no, you know what it is. It is what it is. You already know that. You're gonna go training mode and make sure you get that. Don't drop that. But you know, the best of us, everyone drops combos. Try the matchmaking.
Kill.
Looks like you got hit trying to delay tech.
That's right.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Nice. Oh. Yeah. So at that range, you gotta walk forward. You gotta do like a micro step to get the fierce. Otherwise, stand medium kick into run slide. Or sweep. But yeah, you have to walk forward a tiny bit. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you how to do a Jinrai, because honestly, I still don't do a Jinrai very well. I will tell you block low. Block low, and then you can punish it with 5 with standing light kick if they do the low and you're within that range, but it is a very annoying move, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's Jinrai. Good drive reversal, by the way. It's something I need to introduce more to my game, actually. Oh, that wasn't drive reversal, that's just a random DI. Never mind. I thought that was drive reversal. That's all, but random DI. I would advise against it, but you know, sometimes you gotta show it as well. DP, it happens. Alright, level 1. You do have to show the level 1, so I'm not actually mad. Oh, nice. Oh no! You baited it and then didn't do anything afterwards. Hey. So he's shown you that he's gonna DP it. So at this time, that's when you start to do more elbow drops, because he's showing you he's gonna DP.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Ooh, nice cross up. You're playing really scared. And I understand you're afraid of DP and everything, but you're not taking advantage of Kimberly's pressure. Like, especially at the life you're at now. At full life, you should be a little bit, I don't want to say reckless, but you should be pressuring more because you have the life to give. Nice sweep, I like it. I like the sweep trade. Her sweep is very good and should be used fairly somewhat often. I've been using sweep a lot more lately and it's been working out fairly well. Okay, looks like you got caught pressing jab there. Nice parry. There you go. There you go. You should have got punished for that sweep right there, though. That slide, a little yellow there. Like at this point, I would advise you to just back off a little bit and rethink about your plan. Just go back to neutral. You don't need to be in Kin's face right here because you are at the point where, depending if he has the combos, he can kill you up a jab right now. So I would just back up, chill, see, you know, not necessarily full screen, but go to about, you want to go to your range. You want to be outside Kin's low, medium kick range and allow yourself to be able to whiff punish or something like that. Right now you're kind of guessing and you're throwing out some bad moves. So like sweep is good, but sweep in this situation when he has no reason to back away from you because he has a life lead and he has a meter and everything else. There's no reason for him to back off of you. So he's not. He's going to try to stand his ground. He may not be reckless, but he's not going to back off of you. And then just bad slide. It happens too. That's something, because you get an anti, you want to get a hit, and stuff like that. But yeah, I would recommend some of the other approaches that she has. DR, I haven't seen you do any drive rush yet. EX teleport, jump light kick is really strong, especially after you show them the drive rush because they see the green and think drive rush and teleport comes and kicks them in the face. Yeah, those are some options there. Nice jump. You dropped that combo sadly, but also I would recommend a side swap combo in that situation. If you don't know the side swap combos, check out my YouTube video. I have a video all about various side swap combos. Alright, we got a good anti-air. Again, hit that run stop going forward. You just do a free mix up. Now, this is just off of watching him play. he does Dragon Lash a lot, you can DI Dragon Lash. So once you fight someone and you're like, oh, they really like the Dragon Lash option, like I'm not saying you need to react to it like as soon as you see it instantly, oh, Dragon Lash, I should be DIing it every time. But when you know someone wants to Dragon Lash a lot, you should be anticipating it the same way with like a DI. DIs are really fast and stuff like that. But when you know they want that, you should be, anticipate that option and going forward, set up, hey, I need to be looking out for Dragon Lash. Let's set up a DI. You got very lucky there. So once again, you could have did a side swap there. So if you haven't already, go check out my video on my YouTube about all the side swaps. You could have. There's a couple different side swaps off of her DI that you could have done. That would have put him in the corner, set up the point where he has to make a guess on super versus DI, or just get safe pressure. Fortunately, it dropped there, but you know what to do. Training mode. You know. Training mode, run those drills. I also find it helps if you can do it in training mode, like on a static dummy and you got that all the time, but on match you drop it. I find it helps if you play the dummy, put them on CPU level, 8 or whatever, and just practice your confirms. Because if you practice it in a dynamic environment, it helps train you as if you were in a match. So he didn't DI back, but you cannot DI Jinrai, unfortunately. They can respond back. Some bad jump-ins here. Again, if you're gonna jump in on Ken, especially because he's shown DPs, space it better and then set up elbow drop, because he's shown he's gonna DP. He's not using normals as anti-airs, he's DPing. So set up the elbow drop spacing. Okay. And you got hit by like I think every Jinrai, so by default block Jinrai low. If you're gonna do something, you want to either, you can, depending on spacing, you can light kick Tatsu and Jinrai, and if he does no delay, it won't come out because it's a true block string. If he does delay it, it should trade in your favor because you get a knockdown. And then if he does, nothing comes out, Jinrai, the light kick into the low is actually -5, so she can standing light kick punish or Tatsu, light kick Tatsu. Is it -5 or -6 actually? I think it's -6 because you can Tatsu it. So if you can, let me double check here. I'm actually pulling up our free Assist Tools app. And let's see, Jinrai, -5. Then why can Kimberly light kick Tatsu that? Oh no, I'm sorry. It's if he delays light kick Tatsu beats it. So that's, I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. If he delays it, light kick Tatsu will trade in your favor and win. If he does nothing, light kick Tatsu will punish because he didn't do the follow up. And then if he does a true string, like it won't come out, and then you can punish it with stand light kick, which is 5 frames. So that's something there. Again, it's not a real answer to Jinrai because Jinrai is so good. There's different variations. If he does medium kick, you have to change up what you do. So honestly, I kind of just chill with Jinrai and try to parry it more than anything. So that's something you should also try to learn as well, is how to perfect parry the light kick follow up. But either way, even if you don't perfect parry it, it is still -5. The parry doesn't change the frame data, so you could always do parry and then mash the light kick if you don't get the perfect parry. All right, let's go to your next set here.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Go for it.
All right. I'm not gonna say no anti-air There's no anti-air, but also Ken's Jump Fierce is stupid, and honestly, it probably would have traded with your Crouch Fierce. Still take it, of course, and then if you're better than me, try to remember to EX Tatsu against Ken and Luke and players with crazy jumpins like that. But at the Crouching Fierce trade still gets you the run stop setup. Alright, we got some blocks. Nothing you can really do about that. Good throw, good throw. A lot of times throw into DR, some of the setups aren't real. Alright, now he burnt himself out. Good pair. Okay, there we go. Good anti-air. So, I'm not mad at you attempting that, but I don't recommend you attempt it on the first setup, unless you're familiar with this player. If you're familiar with this player and normally he gets grabbed by that, cool. But if you're not familiar with this person, just let the run do nothing, and then look at what they do. If they just chill, then you know. I usually try to do it like a couple times actually, because sometimes the first time they just weren't ready for it and they didn't jump. So I usually a couple times I let it rock, just run and see what they do. If they jump all the time, then you know you can jump at them, air to air, EX grab, DR crouching fierce. You can do a lot of things. You know that. If they just sit there, you know they're gonna get hit by the command grab. If they do anything that's grounded, if they DR, if they backdash, or a backdash would beat it actually, but something like that, that you know, okay, they can get grabbed. But if they jump, they backdash, they dash forward, something like that. If you hit the kick, you know they're gonna get hit by that. So you gotta get that information first. Don't just do it and guess. Good DI. Good DI. Okay. You set up a combo, but they're way better combos for setting up a bomb. So if you're gonna spin meter and set up bomb, that's totally fine. But they're better combos because EX kicks would have put you in a corner. You would have, got everything set up. Boop, boop, boop. I'd also probably would have recommend setting up something that would have pushed towards the corner, and then without using your meter, and that way you can set up your DI, get them stunned. Oh, you got the hit, but you didn't finish the combo. That should have been like light elbow, light edge into follow up and everything. Nice kill. Good kill, good kill. I wasn't even looking for that, honestly. So really good there. I was not looking for that because I was honestly thinking of the combo that I would do there. I wasn't even looking at the fact that that was going to kill, so very good job there. Ooh. I'm assuming you probably thought Jump Fierce was coming again and you preemptively roundhoused, which is a very good anti-air, especially for moves that are more horizontal. But he was DIing. So in that case, it's just be patient a bit more because that is definitely, you could have stuffed that with a stand medium kick if you were kind of paying attention. And Kens love that. Kens love, especially round 2, they love starting with DI. Alright, you're just getting, it happens. This Ken. Good delay tech. Oof, that could have been a DP in your ass, but worked out. DP there, but he burns himself out a lot, it looks like. Good tech. Very good tech. Good confirm on the counter hit. Oh, looks like you were a little late on your DR. I would say right now, one thing I'm seeing here is, over just a few sets, is when it's your turn to put them in the corner, you're not responding in that way. So definitely go work on your side swap combos and how to get them. Like you have full meter, you could have done whatever into target combo, drive rush, crouch fierce, run stop, and put them in the corner. Again, go watch my YouTube video with that. Learn those side swaps. They're very good. They're very important, especially with Kimberly, because that puts him in the corner with burnt out, you with a can, and while he has level 3, if you bait that, so if you press a button, shield, maybe he's gonna throw something out because he's scared. And then allows you to get, you know, punish counter combo, set up a DR, a drive impact here. Because now you're back at, like, he's the one who got burnt out. He's the one who took a hit, but he's still in control here because you didn't take better positioning. Nice DI. There you go. DI that. Bop, 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 bop. So, this is personal preference, but I'm not doing this combo mid-screen anymore. I'm doing the Bushin chain because it gets you a closer knockdown and it allows you to get a high-low mix-up off of that. You can either run, stop, crouching medium kick and it hits meaty, or you could do run overhead and it hits 0 on block, but it hits meaty. It beats jabs and everything like that. So it's 0 on block, so you don't get like the extra advantage like you would for the other setup. But I've been doing that recently, so I recommend doing that just because this doesn't get you anything on the screen. It gets you some space, it gets you closer to the corner. Ooh, buddy. You got lucky that he mistimed his jab on that because that would have killed you. I mean, you still died, but still. Yeah, 6-round house unfortunately is not that good. It can be used like a poke, so use it, jump back just to kind of create, you know, take some space and that thing. But other than that, it's not very good. DR 6-round house works a little bit, but that's it, in my opinion. All right, once again, so you've hit about 3 or 4 anti-airs. Let's assume you converted 50% of those. You know, those are extra hits that you would have taken. So definitely work on getting that run stop off the anti-air because that is a free mix. Okay, got here. I'm not mad at that level 1, especially at the life you had. You know what? I'm not mad at an early reversal at all. You gotta show it to him. Yeah, he baited it, but it happens. You can't just sit there in a corner though with Kimberly. You gotta show him that you're willing to do it. So I'm not mad at that even though it didn't work. Nice, there you go. So this is plus. As you can see, it's +5. So no need to just guess on, no need to guess on target combo because this is very negative. And if he knew better, he can hit you between, this. But before the EX run hits him, he can hit you out of that. He can DP you, he can super, he can do whatever because there's too much time in between that on block. So when you have that plus frame, take advantage of that. So you can do crouching fierce there. So you can do DR, crouching medium, and a crouching fierce, and then run, regular run. And that's actually a true string because it's off the crouching fierce. You could do crouching medium, because it's plus frame into another plus frame. There's only a 2-frame gap there, or a 3-frame gap, excuse me. You could do crouching medium into throw, crouching medium, crouching jab, crouching medium, stand fierce into EX run. There's a lot of different things you can do here. You don't need to go straight to target combo and EX run if you didn't see the hit. Especially on parry, because yes, he has a parry, but parry does not change the frame data. Regular parry, so you're still plus as you be, so you're still +5 the same way you would be if it had hit, or if it had been blocked regular. You're playing very passive here, like you're letting him take, I understand you're too worried about DP and level 3 and everything else, so like you're not taking advantage of the fact that people, the same way you're worried about them, they're worried about you. Because let me tell you, I would have thrown the fuck out of that can. Kill this man. Oh no, drop. It happens. Kill this man. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, drops. So I'm gonna have to tell you, you're gonna have to hit the training room, man. You should have been able to kill him both times. Nice. Caught him running. Yeah, but both those, you should have been able to kill him both times with just punish counter, burn out into level 3. Would have killed both those hits, should have killed prior word. So that's just training mode, getting in training mode and making sure you got your combos down. I personally say there's combos you're working on, there's casual combos, and there's there's tournament combos. If you can't land a combo 10 times both sides, it's not a tournament combo in my opinion. So get on that. If you can't land it 5 times both sides in a row, then it's not a combo ready for an opponent. So consistency is definitely important when it comes to your thing, and also it's the easiest thing to practice. You can do that anytime. So definitely get in training mode. Make sure you got your combos, and even if you can't hit the optimal stuff, hit the stable stuff. Once you have something stable, then go to training mode and just work on your optimal until you got it down, and then start implementing that in your gameplay. Alright, this should be the last replay for the homie Shin.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Okay, nice walk back. That's good. Good jump. There we go. I'm liking the nuke so far. Just chilling. You don't have to go to the middle. Nice. Alright, what are you going to do here? Throw a bomb? Great. So you threw a bomb and you just backed off. And I understand why, but honestly, he has not shown me a lot of different EXDPs. And in this situation, if you are worried about EXDP, there are setups for that. I'm actually thinking about making a whole like bomb guide. It's going to be kind of extensive, so that's why I haven't started working on it yet, but I think that might be something that I work on doing here, because even if you're worried about DP, there are setups for that. But basically, you threw a bomb and you just backed off. There's no pressure here. Now you're back to like you have corner advantage, but you basically reset. Okay, what's the setup here? I'm gonna set up bomb again. Again, there are better ways to set up bomb if you're gonna do it that don't require you to spin the meter here, or if you're gonna spin meter, I'd rather you do the EX kicks and get a better knockdown. Because you get here. Because look at it. If you look here, you're both 0. So there's no advantage to this here. So let me look at the knockdown on that. Yeah, so on this you're 0. So there's no advantage here. And now you get DP for your troubles. Okay, caught him in the crouching medium.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay, round start slide is actually not bad because it's not perfect spacing, but it's pretty close to the spacing that's needed for you to be good. So in this case, you got a counter hit. Fortunately, you're only +2 because slide sucks. But yeah, you take advantage of that. I do like you looking for the confirm there, by the way, on the counter hit, because if you had pressed the button, you were plus. So if you would have got the counter hit jab, you would have been ready with the crouch strong into whatever. Oh no, he was so far away from you. If you're gonna level 1 here, wait until you see the DR. If you see the DR shut up and you see the green, because of the spacing, he would have to take that. So that's different, but all you saw was a dash and went for it. And again, it happens sometimes. I've done it myself, but I'm just letting you know from this situation, especially because you have so much life, there was no point in you doing that at that range. Like, yeah, if you saw him drive rush in, you saw that green flash, maybe, but even then I'd still be like, is it worth it? No, personal preference there, but you gotta look for the cues sometimes when you're in the level 1. You gotta get a little sense of that. Why did he burn himself out for that? He burned himself out for nothing. Because he's burnt out, here's what would have been a time to DI, defensively DI. So this is negative, and when he goes in a target combo, there's a gap for anything he does in the gap on the target combo. So you could DI right there. and you would have beat him because he has to. So just for future, like none of this right here, not real. DI the fuck out of that. Like you're letting him do to you. You're letting him do watching to you like you were burnt out. This man is burnt out. You let him just do fake strings on you. Don't want to do that. Watch your toes. You gotta watch your toes when you play against characters like Ken and Juri and stuff like that. Oof. Yeah, watch the sweeps in neutral like that. Like they're still good if you catch him walking back. But you gotta kind of watch his toes. You gotta watch him walk back for those. You don't want to just throw him out if he's not doing other things. I would recommend, and this is a habit I need to get into myself. If you're gonna jump forward. If you're in a corner and you're worried about, trying to escape or something like that, if you're gonna jump forward. Yes, you can still get DP'd on the other side. Yes, you can still get anti-aired, etc. But you're out the corner for the most part. Some characters, of course, can put you back in the corner, but even if you got DP'd on the backside, you would be out the corner. Anti-air, again. At the very crouch fierce, yes, it will often trade with that, but at the very least, you get a anti-air. You stop his pressure. You start your pressure because you can run stop and get the mix and something else. Of course, you can EX Tatsu as well. Nice, got the counter hit confirmed. So once again, you're not taking advantage of the fact that Kimberly has really good pressure. You walk up, walk away. It's like every knockdown you're worried about DP. There are very few people crazy enough to DP every knockdown. And you have the life to give for a DP. You have the life to give for a level 3, though I don't think he would level 3 at this time because he has so much life left. But you gotta take advantage of the fact that of her pressure. So like for me personally, I'm setting up something to back throw him to put him in the corner. So you saw jab, 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 thought it was your turn, he DR'd. It happens. It happens. I'm not gonna get on you about that. Same thing happens to me. Same thing happens to everybody. You think, oh, your turn's over. You don't think they're gonna burn themselves out. Like let's say I do target combo. I'm gonna burn myself out to stay safe if I accidentally target comboed on block. So he's burnt himself out a lot. Oof. Yeah. So you're just going a little wild right now. There are some different things you can do against burnout. You can do some run stop pressure. You can do real, in your case you have 6 bars of drive. You can do the real run stop pressure and stay plus. Or you could do the overheads. You could do stuff. In your case, you kind of spent a lot of meter on no real pressure here because once you do this, your turn realistically is over. That wouldn't have been a good slide anyway. And yeah, anytime someone's burnt out, they're gonna jump a lot because they don't want to be on the ground to worry about a DI. All right, you got the throw. So what you can do here is they're gonna jump a lot. Just wait for them to land. So right here, DI, and they're gonna land right into it. Nice. But oh, you dropped it, unfortunately. But yeah, that would have died. All right, and that's a kill. So yeah, you got some things to work on. Hopefully that video helped. I would say the easiest thing, of course, is always going to be execution. Execution is the easiest thing to learn. You can do that yourself at any time. Go in trainer mode, crack out, work on your combos, make sure you got your B&Bs down so when you get these hits here. And then after that, I'd say work on your Oki. I'm going to work on an updated video about Oki because my older one's a little outdated. There's some things that aren't we found better things since then. So actually, maybe that's probably the next video I'll put out is going to be a better Oki video because there's some different things for that. And then after that is pressure. You need to take advantage of the fact that Kimberly can make you guess off pretty much every knockdown. So yes, you got to worry about DP, but they got to worry about guessing wrong. So because it didn't feel like, yeah, you got the knockdown, it didn't feel like there was any pressure there. Crouching fears, get the run stop. That's a mix up there. Even if you converted 50% of those into a hit, that's another knockdown. That's corner carry. That's another mix, and more damage. Neutral, you play relatively passive. Kim has to do that sometimes because a lot of characters have better buttons, but you need to represent some space threats. Use those standing medium kick, crouching strong buffers into vagabond edge, medium or heavy, things like that. I'd recommend, and I'm gonna probably link you, Punk's 2K MR run with Kimberly because he has very excellent neutral. I'm not telling you that you need to be Punk at all. I'm not telling you that you gotta have his reactions or anything like that, but it'll help you learn what to do in neutral. Outside of that, watch Shine. He has really excellent neutral. Watch Psycho. Really excellent neutral. Hopefully, it looks like he might be streaming. Hopefully, he streams consistently. And then for like tech and stuff like that, there's a player named Desnire, I believe. I never actually pronounced his name in real life. He streams a lot, has a lot of tech with Kimberly as well. And then I joined the Kim Discord as well. We talk about Kimberly and post tech and things like that. Oh, and let me shout out the homie Zycles. Zycles as well has a lot of tech on his YouTube page, and he's a top 8 placer, best Canadian Kimberly. A lot of stuff out there. And then of course, you know, follow people, follow me. I think you already follow me. And then on the game itself, follow like Jackie. Just go to the leaderboard for Kim and MR and go to the top and follow those guys. Follow Jackie, follow Shine, follow Zycles, follow maybe follow myself, I don't know. Oniki, no, Fierce, FICO, his CFN is Filmy Though. Yeah, follow these people and pick up some of the stuff they're doing. I believe that's it here. And I think we're going to go over to SteakFox now. Alright, yeah, we got SteakFox versus Twisted. Jamie and Juri. Okay.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Alright. Round start DR. Not mad at it. It's Juri. She has one of the best DRs in the game. Especially you want to pressure him because you want to pressure him before he drinks, so I'm mad at that. I might say, well, I mean, you guys have been playing actually, so I'm not going to interpret that as anything. Because you guys, these are some matches from an overall, you guys were playing a bunch. So at this point, you kind of got an idea for him and how he plays. So you know what? I'm not going to comment on that. In a vacuum, I would recommend typically Juri back off, get a stock, and kind of get an idea of what the player wants to do before you go in. But again, you guys have been playing already. Alright, yep, that's negative. Okay. I think you could have got a stock here. I think you could have crouched strong into a stock and that would have been block string. So keep that in mind. You definitely want to get those stocks when you can. Alright. He's negative, what, 5 on palm? On regular palm? So you can stick out like a stand fierce or a shine roundhouse at this point. Or a stand medium kick. Something a little bit longer. Alright, sweet. That's it right here. So, right here. You got knocked down. And you immediately jump in. No reason for that. Restart neutral. You don't need to back off, but you don't need to just jump in and get the match going again. You could walk back a little bit, get a stock. You could just chill at a certain range, something like that. You immediately jumped in and got DP for it. +1. Okay, good parry. You're holding it though. I wouldn't recommend just holding the parry like that. Okay. Alright. So here's the thing with this. If you can parry in time to DR, that means you can press a button in time to stuff it. So here, when you see that DR, And even this at this range, even if he gets to drink, he's negative now. You could DR in and start your own pressure because he's not going to be able to recover in time to do anything. You looks like you just dashed there, but if you had DR'd, I don't know if that would have been a punish, but it would have been your turn. But yeah, see here, if you can see it, parry it, then you can DR it or stick a button out. So stick out, stand fear, stand medium kick, crouch medium kick, anything like that. DP it, sweep it. There's a lot of different things there, but and I know it's habit because I have the same habit. I see DIs in a corner and I parry rather than DI back. So I understand the habit, but try to, if you can, get in the habit of stuffing DR, beating it. You don't want to just negate it. You want to beat it completely. So he's plus here. He's +1. Ooh, ballsy. Very ballsy. But if, again, you played him a bunch, so maybe you know he likes to go for the throw there. But that is +1. No, do not parry. There's no reason for you to parry there. Rekkas are all negative. If he is someone that likes to do 2 or more negative Rekkas, just chill and actually punish. There's no point in parrying because if he does 1 Rekka and stops, and then you're going to be stuck in parry animation. You can get nice. I'm not mad at that. He DP'd. It's okay. It happens because yes, you were at advantage. He saw green. Now he has to guess. So I'm not mad at this at all. It happens. Don't stop doing it just because of that. Nice. Oh, drops. So you know I'm gonna tell you, you gotta get in that training room. Get in that training room. I need you to practice some combos. Like I tell you earlier, 10 times in a row both sides is a tournament combo. 5 times in a row means you're ready for casuals. I used to say 3. Honestly, I would say 3 times in a row both sides, but now I've upped it to 5 myself. But if you can't do it 5 times in a row both sides, it's not ready for matches. 3 if you want to be, generous. You're not really using a lot of Juri's good buttons. I haven't seen stand fierce. I haven't seen far stand medium kick. I haven't seen a lot of crouch medium kick. I haven't seen a lot of stand strong, crouch strong. You're not really taking advantage of some of her strengths here. So like right there, honestly, because that low short hit, that range, it should have been a crouch medium. And then crouch medium into DR or whatever would have been big damage. Same thing with there, you responded with a sweep. Crouch medium, he's walking backwards, would have hit him actually, I think. Alright, so some Jamies will do this. It's like a frame trap. Is a very bad frame trap because it's very low reward for a very high risk. But if you've been playing him a bunch and you know he likes to do this, all you gotta do is wait for him to finish this, and then you get a free punish counter because he is very negative on blocks like that. I think he's at -15 or something like that. Alright, nice confirm. Ooh. Random DI. There's no reason to do that. He was not even in range. You're getting real anti and neutral. Like, the life is fairly even. You're slightly behind, but you have the drive advantage. I would say chill, throw a fireball, walk behind your fireball. He has to do something. Like, I find that what I find also on lower level Juris is they honestly forget how good her fireball is and how it kind of controls the stage. At this range here, throw that fireball and walk behind it and just make him have to do something. Because if that was me right there, that's DR 5H and you're dead, by the way. You're dead. If he doesn't miss that DR and the 5H, you'd be dead. Good throw. Like it. You threw and then you just chilled. It's like you just got scared for nothing, because her throw pushes him so far away. There's literally nothing he could do there. Put out a fireball, follow it. That's a lab thing. Jamie has one of the best sweeps in the game. You do need to lab how to punish his space sweep. That's just a lab thing. There you go. You got a stock, but what you gonna do with it? You got 3 stocks, what you gonna do with it? That should be dead, by the way. That should have been crouch, medium kick, DR, dead. If you don't got the combo to kill off that, you know what to do. Go watch your favorite Juri players. Nephew, Uma from, I believe he's from Korea. I think Uma's Korean. Yosan from Japan. Just a Kid. Naji, another good Juri player. PR Balrog, of course. I'm trying to think of any other Juris off the top of my head. I think those are the ones that I know I can think of right off the top of my head. Those are all very good Juri players. If you don't got that combo, go watch them and find the combo that you need to learn. There you go. Nice. Using the strings. I like that throw. I like that. I like that a lot because he probably thought more pressure is going to be coming and he should try to block it out. So once you decide to already be here, you should just stock up. You're not going to be able to do anything to him from here. If he drinks, he drinks. At this point, you should be stocking yourself up so that you can be a threat on any knockdown. So, once again, right here, you're back at neutral. Do what you need to do. Stock up, chill out here. There's no reason for you to try to get in immediately. Nothing comes of this. And then you get punished because of it. Luckily, he drops his combo, because that would have been big damage, bro. I probably would have level 3'd there and got it done early. As you see, there it goes. He got it that time. That's the link. He hit you with that again. Command grab. It is what it is. It's mixed. He has like the best command grab in the game is 8 frames. There's nothing you can't react to it. You just have to know it's coming.
Final round. Engage.
Nice with punish. So no pressure here. Stand strong, nothing. You're at advantage here. You got plus frames. Like at this, like throw out a crouch strong fireball. You know, something. You just strong and then you just chilled. You had advantage. You took no advantage of your advantage. That was a nice whiff punish. You didn't lead to anything. You should just DR it, because even if it it didn't hit, you're still at advantage. Take advantage of your pressure. He's DP'd a few times, but it's done enough for you to be worried about him DPing you every hit. And even if you are worried about that, do a true block string then. This is labbing. You gotta go into the lab and learn how to do the instant DR. Forward and forward plus parry. So you want to hit that forward plus parry. So it's forward and forward plus parry at the same time. Or you can kind of mash it and get it kind of quickly. But if you get the instant DR, you don't have this where you, in your case, yeah. If I look at your inputs here, you had parry then forward forward. You don't want to do that. You want to do forward then forward plus parry at the same time. Now he's probably already palming anyway. If I look at it, let's look at it here. I don't think he responded to anything. Oh, he might have responded to your parry animation actually. I would have hit the level 3 there myself. That was just because they let you do that here. Nice. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. You stuffed that. You stuffed that. Now he's actually plus here, but you caught him. But yes, 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 yes. You stopped his pressure. And let's look at the damage. Look how little damage you took, by the way. So, unless you were literally gonna die in one touch, go do it. And you get this knockdown stock. Oh, unfortunately, wrong combo. And here you go. You start scrambling. You saw that you missed your hit on the punish on that because of how his DP goes, and you kind of just scrambled. You saw he's low on drive, and you just like, ah, no need, just chill. There you go. You see, there you go. Nice, a nice adjustment. Saw that he's doing multiple records, waited, didn't punish. I like it. Level 3, please. Oof. I don't like the burnout. I don't love the burnout. Let me put it like that. It's not. I don't love the burnout. I don't hate it. I don't love it. But you're sitting on 3 stocks, so please do something with it. No, what? Walk up throw. I recommend back up a little bit, throw a fireball, so that you don't get hit by a wake up level 3. But so he has to hold the pressure on that. That should be a anti-air crouch. Crouch fierce are, or is it crouch roundhouse? No, it's crouch fierce. Crouch fierce or DP there, please. Okay. Oof. Boy, when I tell you that was such a wild thing for you to do, he's +1. If he just jabbed you, that had no invincibility. If he had just pressed crouch jab after that, like he should have, you would have. Honestly, he could have killed you. Yeah, because he had DR. DR CA level 3, he could have killed you.
The top player is here.
Time to play.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Got some good damage there off that. Yeah, so yeah, looks like you're thought you could maybe if you dive you could punish the drink. But once he's already drinking, if you're not already DRing at him, you pretty much he's gonna get away with that. What's the damage? I want to see what the blocks on that. I didn't say. Okay. Ooh, okay. Just whiff. Yeah, he wasn't in. Honestly, he wasn't within range for standing roundhouse. I'd recommend a move like a stand beer stare or crouch medium or something like that. Well, once again, that's you get the slower DR because you're getting parry first. So, like I said, just hit that training mode and work on it. It's forward plus parry. The way you know you did it is if you're in training mode and you have the frame meter up, you should see 3 little squares of purple for the DR. If you see just 3, then you know that you did the right timing. Okay, nice. Push him towards the corner. I like it. I'm a little iffy about you spinning that DR because you're so low on drive now, but push him in the corner, so I'm not hating it. But I need to see some setups after your knockdowns because you need to put, if you're gonna spin the DR, there needs to be some guaranteed pressure afterwards so that you don't end up burning yourself out because of one decision. And so far, like I said, you'd be getting the stocks, but it looks like you only spin the stocks in combo. I haven't seen any enhanced fireball pressure. And then yeah, also here, that dash up puts you in a danger position because now you're afraid and now you gotta guess. If you just take your knockdown and your spacing, throw out a fireball, you're not in that situation here. Like right here, it's a perfect place to be. Throw out a fireball, use your long limbs. Now you dash in, and now you're also putting yourself there because he jumped forward, so it's tougher for you to anti-air. You probably would have to jump back anti-air him. And then also you're afraid of his DP now because of the range. Whereas his DP can't reach you from here. So if you just threw out Fireball and then do something, his DP can't even touch you from this range. And then you honestly kind of have to take that hit because that's where it puts you at. Now, if boom, boom, if you had blocked all these Rekkas, you would have been burnt out. Like even if you punished them, you would have still been burnt out. Ooh, very bad DI. Not looking at your meter. Those aren't real, by the way. He does have a real setup. He does have a real like DI. He has a real DI like infinite, but these aren't real because his Rekkas are all negative. So as you can see here, you're +2. Yeah, like everything he's doing, you're actually plus. His real one is crouch, jab, stand, fierce. If he does crouch, jab, stand, fierce, there's not a, that one's real because there's only a 3-frame gap. All you can do is super. Not real. No anti-air. Nice, I like that. Catch and walk backward. Like it. Of course, you know I'm gonna say better punish, but I like that you got something. Sometimes you're not ready and you just go to the gate. There you go, nice DR. Can you kill here? I think level 1 maybe could have killed. I understand the cross up because you're looking for DP, so it happens. So I'm not mad at it. But I do believe she has some safe jump setups, so you should learn the safe jump setups if you're worried about that, especially off a hit like that because you was a DR hit. You can honestly go into whatever move you want and set it up. Anti-air, I don't think I've seen a lot of many anti-airs from you here. Oh, this is Jamie specific, but I recommend on Jamie knockdowns, do not back roll. You didn't back roll there, but that's just something I want to mention. You went for a throw reset there. Not mad at that, that could be cute. Hey. Nice, okay. Kept it simple. Getting max, probably max damage, honestly. Max damage meter, what that is. Ooh. Okay, looks like we're getting a little scrambly, ended up getting touched. Alright. This is one time actually where you should have swept. Right here, sweep. Or crouch medium. Right, that's time for you to press that low long button. Okay. So he's showing that he is really hesitant. He's not really opening you up. He's trying to couple things and backing off. Take advantage of that and realize, hey, you could escape a few times. Like you could DR. Like yeah, there's a lot of times. You're basically giving him way more chances than he should have. He should not get this many chances at getting a hit on you in the corner when he's doing what he's doing. He's walking back here. He's showing that he is not trying to deal with that. Great tech, I like it. That drink should have been drive rush dead, by the way. You should not just be letting him drink like. But he does this, that's dead, by the way. That should have been drive rush. Fuck him up, he's dead. He's giving him so many chances. Nice. Yeah, you're plus there. You should be pressing buttons.
Time to play.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Nice, I like it. So your go-to poke button being sweep is hurting you there. Because if you had done anything else, crouch medium kick, that would have beat his sweep. just off frame data, and you would have got the, you know, at the very least a stock into or a DR punish or whatever. So when you get the throw on this, because she throws so far, you should be either getting yourself a stock, or try to DR and get some punish. But I don't believe DR pressure after her throw is real. I'd have to lab it to be completely sure, but I do get away with poking at it on wake up quite often. So I think it's fake, but you'd have to lab it to be sure. But if you're gonna throw, and that's totally fine, you're still pushing them towards the corner, go ahead and get you a stock and here, because you immediately re-engage, or he tries to engage. Like, he woke up DR there, which, by the way, you could definitely stop at that range. Okay, got a little bit more crouching medium. See, yeah, look at that button. Use that. Use that standing medium kick, bro. That shit is so good. Bad jump in. I seen that here. Woke up, like, yeah, nah. DP drink is real. You don't drive rush in. It doesn't do anything for you. He did confirm that counter hit. Once again, you're gonna hit. He's doing that. You've only punished him once, I think, for doing that. So you got to show him, hey, I'm not gonna, like. The best way to do that is to block it and then do a big punish, and then he's probably gonna stop after that. Sweep. Once again, sweep has kind of been your go-to. The sweep's not bad, but it should not. I've seen more sweep from you than I've seen crouch medium kick. Looks like it was kind of a panic defensive DI. It worked out for you, but if you had canceled something, you might not have. Bad burnout. There's no point for you in burning out there. Just 2 crouch jab into whatever, stock or whatever, because now you're burnt out, and he's probably gonna get his meter back first, or he's closer to, he's one touch from, he can one touch you at this point, and you need 2 more touches. Oh, yeah, that could've, there you go. It worked out for you. It was but I still disagree with the decision itself.
Fighters ready. Engage.
It's not your turn. Why? Also, you're dashing a lot. You don't need to be in that range. Like, you don't need to be right here as Juri. You should be honestly like a little like as a DR attempts, but again, your DRs are slow because you're not doing the quick DR stuff. It probably still would have got swept, but you would have had a chance. Right here, when you dashed, sweep drink is plus on knockdown. It was not like you just woke up and dashed there. No, it was not your turn. Honestly, on any knockdown, it probably wouldn't. Most knockdowns, actually, I won't say any knockdown, but most knockdown, it would not be your turn there. So no point in you just with the wake up dash. You don't need to be in his face. That's not where Juri needs to be. He's gonna spend it. Surprise. Okay, but he went for third drink. Once again, some bad jumps. He's been DPing you for your troubles.
Final round. Engage.
Talk to Slugbug about what you need to do here, because that should have been a cross-cut DP. So talk to Slugbug on how to the motion for that, because you should have been should DR and or cross-cut DP him. Nice, you get the DR, stand strong. I would like something there to push him towards the corner, or to set up something, because you got a stock. but there was no setup afterwards. There was no DP to push him towards the corner. It was just you got knocked down and did nothing. Boop. Yeah. Nice jump short. Could have crossed up. I like it. There you go. Punish him with a DP. Don't burn yourself out. Yep, you burn yourself out. Oh, in a drop. So. Bam. 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 If you just right here. If you had just done stock into level 3, that would have been so good. That would have burnt him out. That would have put him right next to the corner. You have the life to give for a wake up level 3. I'm setting up my DI. He's gonna die. Even if he level 3s, his level 3, like, he doesn't get any pressure off his level 3. And you have the life to give. Plus, you're still sitting on that here, and you wouldn't have not been burned out even if you did wake up level 3, because you level 3 here, you would have got a bar and a half back. You would have been sitting on a little over 4 drive bars here, and he would have been one touch, because all you, next touch, drive, next touch, true drive cancels, he's dead. Instead, you're burnt out. You drop the combo, unfortunately, which wouldn't have killed, by the way. It would have burned him out, but it wouldn't have killed, so there still would have been a shot. And now, how does he come back? That's fake. That's plus. Overhead target combo. Crouching fierce for anti-air. Pushing you towards the counter. Command grab. Oof. I'm not mad at that mash there, honestly. Yeah, I'm not necessarily mad at that mash. Ugh, he dropped the combo too. But now he can drop that one. So yeah, honestly, paying attention to your drive meter would have saved you from this entirely, because if you were going to that level 3 a little bit earlier, that would have put him in a very bad situation, you in a very good situation. Instead, you put yourself in a bad situation that ended up losing you that match.
The top player is here.
Time to play.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from matchup specifics for the most part and just talk about the character. But in the Jimmy matchup, the DR on the 5 HP is very risky. It is possible to do it if he's not if he's spaced a little further out, and therefore he's not going to get all the hits. But it's risky. I wouldn't recommend it, and especially at that range, he's going to get all 3 hits and just crack your armor. Bam, 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 bam. Drink again. Matchup note: he's negative here. He's -1. You can wake up with a jab, and if he has to respect it. I said this earlier about Shin. In my opinion, if you're gonna jump, you should just go ahead and jump forward rather than neutral jumping, because neutral jump is only gonna be a throw, whereas a forward jump, if they do a late meaty or something like that, will completely get you out the corner. Yes, if they can react, and they could cross-cut and DP the other way, but even then, you're still out the corner. So if you're gonna jump, you might as well jump forward. Once again, he's giving you a lot of space on the corner. So yeah, in this case, you walked up with the roundhouse, but yeah, you should definitely be looking out for the fact that he's giving space on the corner. Once he realized, hey, I tried a couple times, I did a little poke, and I didn't open you up, he backs off a ton. and that's gonna give you space to work. Nice. Stand medium. Yes, yes, yes. Stuff those drive rushes. Nice, okay. Pushing again. I don't love that DI, but I'm not mad at it. Got crossed up, it happens. He burnt himself out. So watch for it throw. That's a good mix. Ooh, just got hit with a safe jump set. I love that mix actually. I use it all the time myself with Jamie.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Honestly, your best bet there on that particular setup, if you see the breakdance and then him jump in the sky, your best bet honestly is to try to perfect parry, because that will beat the safe jump and the low option. He would have to hard call out and say, I believe he's going to parry and throw it, which I personally default to that over the low option, because most people, when they know a safe jump was there, will just parry instead. But in this case, parry does beat 2 out of 3 options, so it's something that you probably should show. I don't know if you would have been able to anti-air here because you got stuck a button out. Oh, you might have been able to DP or parry. No, you could have been able to DP. I can see you're already back to neutral. You could have DP'd here or crouch fierce. Okay. Another panic DI. Like, no point. That was very hopeful. I wish he would DI. Oof. Oof. Damn, roundhouse, what's he gonna do? Oh, he DR'd. If he hadn't DR, boy. Oh, level 3. Yep.
Come on. It's time to train.
Oh, missed his drink setup. No confirm off. So, yes, you were right in that you saw him do a random drink. You should go do something about it. DI is not the answer, because DI only crumples if he hits the armor or if it's on punish counter. So in there, I would recommend DR, probably stand strong into whatever. Nice. That was very nice. Very nicely punished. Big damage.
Such a lovely day.
Yep. I don't know what her CA is. It 45? Oh. Another panic DI. You got some panic DI habits, which I understand. I had them earlier. Luckily, I want to say broke myself out of them. I won't say I broke myself of the habit, but I no longer necessarily have the habit. Was it 2 losses? Yep, that was it. Alright, so from what I've seen from you, SteakFox, what I'd recommend, 1, of course, training mode, get those combos down, because that's the easiest thing to work on. I don't say that to be rude or anything like that. It's literally just because it is the easiest thing to work on. You don't need to set up any dummy settings. Combos are the easiest thing to work on. So combos, of course. After that, looking at your matches, I saw some drive meter management issues. You need to be looking at your meter a bit more, because you burnt yourself out and put yourself in bad situations where you could have won at least one of those matches there. Outside of that, using your fireballs. I don't think I saw you use a fireball neutral once. It looks like your stocks were only used for combos. So you're not out there using one of her strongest moves, which is that fireball. Not a ton of DRs, but when you did DR, you weren't using the instant DR, so I need to see that going forward. Use more of her other poking buttons. You were starting to use standing medium kick a bit more. Use that crouch medium kick over sweep. Sweep is good. I'm not saying don't use sweep at all, but I shouldn't be seeing sweep more than your other good buttons that she has. Use that stand and fierce. Use that stand medium kick. Use that crouch medium kick. Use your stand strong. DR a bit more. Mix up your DRs a bit more. Looks like you DR overhead almost every time when I saw it. You get a knockdown in DR overhead. It's very good, but you need to be setting up the lows too, because otherwise I'm just gonna block high every time, and then it's not gonna work out for you in that situation. It's not gonna be scary. Basically, you gotta show them the mix. The overhead opens up the lows. That's the thing. You don't want to just have that on there. The overhead opens up the lows so that going forward, you have that there. So you want to, like, when you're doing something like that, like, think of the next layer. So like when I do an overhead, I'm doing the overhead because I want them to hit by the low going later. Because honestly, the low option, especially for Kimberly, and honestly I think every character, the low option, well, most characters, I won't say every character, but most characters, the low option is actually better. You use the overhead to open up the low, and now it's a mix. Now it's a guess. Oh, they're parrying now? Now it's a throw. Now they gotta guess. Now they're forced to do something. They're forced to DP, they're forced to parry. Like, they can't just chill and be like, ooh, wow, you gotta do something. So I need to see more of that. And then in neutral, just a little bit more chill. Use more foots so that you're not trying to get in as much as you are, because that also got you hit a bunch as well. You were jumping in because you were trying to get in. You were dive kicking because you were trying to get in. You were dashing because you were trying to get in. Drive rushing at times where it wasn't the greatest time to do it because you're trying to get in. So more neutral. And then on defense, your defense ultimately wasn't very bad. I didn't see anything that was like, oh my god, your defense is horrible or anything like that. Besides the fact that you were very passive on defense. You do need to be a bit more active on defense in this game, I feel, because you basically just chilled in the corner and you gave him 5, 6, 7 tries to try to crack you open. Luckily he didn't, but you shouldn't give anyone that many tries, because all it takes is one time for me to open you up versus your 8, 9, 10, however many times to block correctly. And trust, and I'm a bet on me anytime. If someone says, yo, all I gotta do is hit you, all I gotta do is open you up once, and now it's the guessing game versus you gotta guess right 6 times, I'm gonna put my money on me versus anybody in that situation. I don't care if it's Goichi, I don't care if it's Justin Wong, whoever. If they say, hey, I get 6 tries to make you to get opened up, I'm gonna bet on me. And so that would be what I recommend for you in that from what I've seen so far. And I hope this helps. You know where to find me. Hit me up if you got any questions. If anyone else is watching this, or they let me air this one here, feel free to sign up for these match reviews. I'm not going to claim and say, hey, I'm going to do them every week or whatever, but I am going to try to be more consistent on this, because I want to help you guys get better, because as you get better, of course, I get better. And I'm all about me. I'm all about the community here, especially in Colorado. So I hope you guys take this, watch it, and I hope it helps. Peace.